It's oh no, I'm sorry, Fadedtimes is the one that's Bronze League. But you know, it's very possible, but at the same time we may see some sort of really aggressive, maybe even cheesy tactics from Fadedtimes just to try and stay in this for at least one more game.
Yeah, to just try to even up the series a little bit. Alright, well, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Daybreak, my favorite map, we have DippingSauce, the Red Terran, who is one game up in this best-of-3 series.
And down here in the lower left-hand corner, after losing that first game, let's see what he can pull out of his sleeve. We have the green Protoss player, Fadedtimes.
Probes are working it. And it looks like there isn't going to be a proxy gateway. I might speak too soon, though. I think I just would really like to see some.
He could pull anything out at this point, and I'd be impressed, really.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, these games have been pretty good. This is some pretty intense PvT we've been seeing, and I'm really excited. Like, I mean, I just love seeing 30 Marines at like the 8-minute mark.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. Looks like a very early scout by the Terran. Or, I mean, it's pretty standard, but it's earlier than last time. But he just wants to really see what's going on. Wants to make sure he isn't doing some sort of proxy cheese or whatever to try to get back in the series.
Yeah.
Which is smart. Scouting is important.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like he is going to throw down Command Center now that he sees it's looking to be a normal gateway expansion. So he's going to have a little bit of extra time to get that Command Center up and start mining off of it. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, a Cybercore and a Forge going down as well as a gas, so it looks like Fadedtimes actually wants to get his warp gate up really quickly, and maybe he wants to go for some sort of +1 timing, but I actually think that, like, I would be thinking right now, I'd be like, I definitely want some cannons up in case he comes out with 30 Marines at the 8-minute mark again.
Yeah. That would help.
Most definitely. So it looks like this is a 2 racks expand once again.
And this time he is actually going to use one of the racks as part of his wall, so it tends to take a little more damage than supply depots.
True, true. True, true. It has more hit points. And this SCV is just sitting over here contemplating life, looking out onto Daybreak. I mean, I guess he's going to come back in for another scout eventually, but Warp Gate is on the way. The Zealot is going to go looking, but he won't find anything because the SCV is over here. Special tactics up here in TumblrCraft.
Oh,
Cannon
man.
is going down.
Gotta love them special tactics.
Special tactics. And the SCV has resurfaced. He's like, I am ready to die. After he contemplated, oh, this is depressing. Okay, well, it looks like the SCV is going to get away, checking for that Nexus. And he will live another day. Looks like he's going to head home. Good for him. Good for him. I mean, I just really want to see what happens after this warp gate is finished.
Oh, yeah.
It could go either way. He could make some defensive units, try to get that expo up if there aren't 30 Marines coming his way, and defend with some cannons and a nice wall off. That's what I'd like to see, but 2 more barracks going down. Are we gonna see 2 more? Yes.
Oh my. Here we go.
Well. Okay, guys. It looks like
I love StarCraft so much.
I love StarCraft as well, and it looks like these Marines are gonna try to kill these plates. I mean, you know, if it worked last time, come on. It looks like another gateway. 2 more gateways.
Why fix something if it's not broken?
Exactly. Exactly. And it looks like this is not broken, even though some people might say that Terran is broken after seeing this push, but it is not broken. It is. This is good StarCraft. I'm so excited. That little Marine Soul train made me so happy. Scan is going down. He's gonna see the gateway. He sees the defensive cannon, and he also sees the robo. This is looking to be good news for DippingSauce right now after his 6 racks are on the field.
It's like, wait a minute, did I just waste my money? Oh, no, okay.
Yep.
He's going for the same thing, so I'll go for the same thing.
Yeah, he's like, how well is this push gonna work? I mean, this other warp gate needs to open. I don't know if actually +1 would be advantageous to the Process player right now. I mean, he just needs to... I mean, if he really... Ooh.
That's a Stargate.
That is a Stargate. I mean, I don't know if anything is going to be... You know, I don't know if any Stargate units are going to be ready by the time this fish is coming. He's bringing SCVs. He might try to put down a bunker, even.
Oh my god. Bunker rush.
Bunker rush.
Brilliant. Yes.
20 Marines are officially out in the field, and there is only 1 Zealot and 5 Stalkers in the map. An Observer is coming out, and this cannon, I mean, I don't know if this cannon is really... I don't know if it's going to do much. I just really want to see a bunker being put down, and that... Oh, the Stalkers are coming down the ramp.
Does he... Oh, he does not see the Marines right now.
Oh, he does not.
Oh,
but he sees them now. Oh, he gets the... Oh, he gets the SCV.
Gone.
But there's another one.
SCV. So,
is the
he is going down a pylon. He's probably going to put down some defensive cannons. These Marines trying to push in. The Stalkers being forced back up the ramp. One falls. Another one dangerously close.
And the cannon. Oh, the Artosis pylon on the cannon. I don't know if this one covers it. This one does cover it, so it's not going down quite yet. But it looks like these Marines are going to power through. I mean, there are just more and more coming, though. That's the thing about Terran.
Oh my god.
He's still producing Marines. He's producing 4 at a time, and a factory's on the way. A Void Ray is on the way. A Void Ray is on the way. For Faded Times.
Know, here's the thing, though. One Void Ray versus mass Marines. It's not going to end too pretty. But these Marines are pushing in. I feel like he's overextending a little bit right now, actually.
He is. They're just falling and falling thanks to this cannon and thanks to these Stalkers. And it looks like he's pulling back. The Marines that were coming across the map are going back to meet their 3 other Marine friends. And I mean, yeah, 1/1 upgrades on the way for DippingSauce on top of this. And
because these Marines are not going to be able to come out and get over there quick enough to really do a lot if they're being picked off that quickly. So
true.
We do have a starport going down. So medevacs.
This cannon has 9 kills. This cannon, I think this cannon like saved his life.
Hero cannon.
Hero cannon.
Cannon's good structure, eh?
Cannon, good unit. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, DippingSauce is getting another command center, 1/1 upgrades, like I said, starport, factory. I mean, he's just really, he's like, okay, well, I've been on 2 bases for a lot longer than you have, and I have mules, so, you know, I'm just gonna make units. Like, I think DippingSauce thinks he's in a pretty good place right now, even though it was an impressive hold. More cannons going down at the front. They hope to be heroes one day, like their brother.
You know, these games can only get better from here. So
most definitely.
That's the interesting part of all of this.
I mean, I really like how Faded Times, even though he's a Bronze League player, he's showing very, very good game sense. You know, like, just with his cannon positioning. Like, this one right here, this one at the mineral line, this one right here where a drop would come in. Like, that's just really, really clever, and it makes me happy.
He may be, I mean, I feel like Faded Times is the type of player who, even though he is only Bronze League, he's probably been playing for a little bit. Or at the very least, he's probably been watching some of the pro games.
Watching that GSL.
Yeah. So, he probably figures, alright, I know somewhat how to handle this. Mm-hmm. So, we have an armory out for DippingSauce.
Ooh, I wonder if he's going to use that to produce, like, to open up his tech tree. Well, probably not, because he's cloning his factory. But it looks like he's going to try to go across the field. He made Vikings instead of medevacs, which I think is very interesting, and he's continuing Viking production. But,
and a second starport is on the way at the same time right now, so maybe, you know, I really don't know.
really don't know as well. I mean, let's just see how this push goes. It's looking a little scary though. I mean, if you look at, I don't know. I mean, it's actually looking pretty good for Fadedtimes. He's not gonna outright die here, except the Terran is halfway through his 2-2 upgrades, while there have been no upgrades started quite yet for Fadedtimes.
Yeah.
So that's a little scary. More barracks. DippingSauce loves his barracks. He loves them.
Of course.
And look at this train of Marines coming across the map. Like if you look at the mini map, it's just freaking scary. Lots of SCVs already mining at the 3rd.
Well,
I mean, it's just stressful, man. Quite a few Void Rays right now, and Void Rays are a pretty good unit. But
yeah, if he uses this well, I mean, even if it takes luring the Marines into cannon range and then pushing out to deal with the Marines with his main force. I mean, yeah, that's a scary number of Marines and Vikings, but it could work. It could defend.
it could. Yeah, like the Protest player could definitely hold here, but there are 66 Marines on the map.
And there are 2 medevacs coming over to make sure they get healed. So...
Oh, and it looks like the Protest player is actually thinking about moving out right. Oh my gosh.
The Marines are moving in.
The Marines are moving out. Is this the
and
best
the Vikings
position?
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Are not doing...
It's just not enough. I mean, these Marines are 2-2
Oh,
with
but
the
the Void
Protoss.
Rays fall!
Everything falls. GG says Fadedtimes, and it looks like DippingSauce is victorious in this best of 3 series. And it moves on to the next round.